Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of boys high school basketball, where tonight, for the first time ever, the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area take on the Cougars of Hazleton area. You are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. We thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of boys high school basketball. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi, Jim Burns on the stats. And Joe, as we mentioned, a little bit of history tonight. For the first time ever, the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area have come to Hazleton to take on the Cougars. For those of you not familiar with the Wolfpack, they have combined GAR, Myers, and Coughlin to form one school. That school, talking to head coach Pat Toole, they're expecting to be open in a couple of years. But for now, they've combined the schools into one athletically, and then they'll be together academically in a couple of years. And we're going to have an extended pregame as the JV game just ended not long ago, where the Wolfpack came from behind and defeated Hazleton area in overtime, 63-51. But Joe, talking to Coach Toole, not getting the results that he would like as far as wins, but his team is staying in games. He says the competition in Division I is very good. He's going through a time where he's finishing up a three-game stretch of where he played Pittston area, Crestwood, and now playing Hazleton area. And his last time out, a tough defeat to the Crestwood Comets, who are the other undefeated team along with Hazleton area in Division I, but they lost in overtime.
Yeah, he also mentioned, which is something most people wouldn't think about, the logistics of trying to get everybody to practice. Their 7th grade teams, 8th grade teams, JV teams, varsity teams. They have different teams practicing at the different high schools right now. The high school won't be finished until 2021 or 2. So it's another year at least before they get into their same building with everyone. So there are not only problems, and he said the easiest part was the players getting together.
Right.
They had no problems, but you have transportation and everything else you have to deal with.
And we have the extended pregame. We may not have been able to talk about it much during the game, but the problem he had, we know we talked to Ciro Cinti during football season. I'm sure it goes for all the sports. Even though the schools have combined athletically, academically, there's still kids that were at Coughlin are taking classes at Coughlin. The students at Myers are still at Myers. The students at GAR are at GAR. And then to get them together at practice, they end up getting bussed together to wherever the scheduled practice is. So Coach said he could schedule a practice, say, for 3:30, but you're waiting on the buses to get the kids from the different high schools. He plays his home games at GAR, so if you practice at GAR, then you're waiting for the students to come from Coughlin and Myers. You're hoping to start at 3:30, but a lot depends on the buses getting through traffic and getting those student athletes to the assigned gym for practice.
Yeah, I think, and the other part to that is, as you mentioned, the transportation. But Coach Toole's done an excellent job with this Wilkes-Barre team at this point. The Wolfpack, very competitive. Like you said, took Crestwood to overtime, lost by a couple. So I expect them to be competitive tonight. It'll be interesting to see how Hazleton area, undefeated in conference play, how they handle this Wolfpack team.
And the other thing that Coach Toole talked about, now you're talking about coming out and playing on the court. He said they play hard, and that's no matter what sport a coach is always thrilled to see his team come out and play hard. The thing is, they got to iron out the little things. You know, he said they came out in overtime, gave up an open three to Petrosky, missed a free throw, had a turnover, and you end up losing the game. And it's those little things, taking care of the basketball, hitting your free throws, finding your defensive assignment. I think he feels once they put all that together, then they'll really be a good squad. And the other tough thing is, he's just had this group since when they officially could start practice, and then you have to try to take kids from 3 different schools and make a team.
Yeah, I think the other thing we talked about was the schedule. Sometimes you're playing 3 or 4 games a week, which is really tough at this level with students going to class. Then, as we said, with Wilkes-Barre area, transportation, getting to the right buildings for practice. So there's a lot of little things that in time I'm sure will work out.
And the tough thing is, he said, in trying to put this team together, you still want to teach, but you also got to get together and get ready for the vast differences in all the teams in Division I, and you also have to get them prepared for that. So it makes things tough as far as just logistics and getting your team ready. But as you mentioned, we're expecting a good game tonight from the Wolfpack. We go over to Hazleton area, tied with Crestwood atop Division I, the only 2 remaining undefeated teams in conference play. Hazleton area coming off a tough one the other night in Dallas, where they came away with the 1-point victory led by Scotty Campbell's 31.
Yeah, they had Dallas, and we were at Berwick-Pittston that night. And then Hazleton area had Berwick last night and came away with a big win tonight, because this game is crucial. Hazleton meets Crestwood next week. That'll be a big game in the conference play.
And as Coach Toole mentioned, and I'm sure Coach Joseph feels the same way, the amount of talent in Division I, you cannot afford to look ahead to, as you mentioned, the big showdown is Tuesday night in Mountaintop, but Hazleton area's got to stay focused. This is the most important game to this point.
And one of the things, Marty, is if you don't focus on who you're playing, we say this all the time. All of a sudden, the little things start to hurt you. You turn it over, you start shooting badly from the foul line, and then you have a problem at your current game, let alone with the next game.
And I think we both know, no matter what sport you talk about, once the little things start compounding and they start adding up, it can snowball on you before you know it. You're down big no matter what sport you're talking about.
Everybody, a lot of coaches will say take care of little things. The big things will take care of themselves. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think you do have to take care of the little things, because if you don't take care of the little things, the big things you'll never see.
And in talking to Coach Toole beforehand, I said, what's going to be the keys tonight? He's focusing on inside, both ends of the floor. He really wants to hit the boards, and we talked about it a couple weeks ago when we saw the Cougars against Nanaco. They hit those offensive boards hard. He wants to try to control them on the offensive board, get the defensive rebound, and then what he feels, said 3-point shooting's not their strength. He wants to try, he's figuring Hazleton will probably come out and play man. He wants to try to attack inside.
Get the ball inside, work the ball, try to find a shot within a short distance of the basket. As you said, the 3 ball is not their game, so they're going to try to work the offense, work on their passing, do it well, take that little inside jumper, see how that works for them.
As you can see from our overhead camera, we're about 3 minutes away from the start of tonight's game, which will include the Hazleton area alma mater and national anthem, and then the starting lineups for both teams. Both teams' captains and coaches meeting with the officials. So we are just about set for tip-off from Hazleton area high school. We both think will be a very interesting matchup. When Coach Toole brought his Mohawks of Myers in here last year, they played Hazleton area very tough. He had a couple of sophomores that were big parts of that team that he has now playing as juniors here at Wilkes-Barre. Cole Walker, who's one of his captains, will be wearing number 10, and Blake Masker wearing number 30. Both of them coming in at 6'4".
Yeah, Coach Toole has a couple of injuries he's dealing with. Taylor Swinney and Jordan Diggs won't be playing tonight, so I'm sure that will limit the Wolfpack a little. But it'll be interesting to see the matchup inside Coach Toole talked about working it inside, see if the Cougars can come up with somebody to counter that.
And Swinney being an athlete, we saw him on Coach Cynthia's football team. A couple of big losses for Coach Toole tonight, but he's got a lot of talent to draw from with these. That's the good thing. You've got talent to draw from when you put these three schools together. And it'll be very interesting to see how this game plays out. As we mentioned, in the JV game, he had to be very encouraged that the JV team did not quit. They found themselves down 10 at the latter portions of the third, fought their way all the way back, tied it at about 12 seconds left in regulation to force overtime and put together a 12-0 run to come away with the win.
You know, Marty, a lot of people may not realize Coach Toole was at Myers High School, and then when the jointure came about, he became the head coach of the jointure, the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack.
So I guess you say he's the last coach at Myers and the first at the Wolfpack.
Exactly. He went from a Mohawk to a Wolfpack.
There you see you heard the horn go by. We are moments away from the start of tonight's game between the hometown Hazleton area Cougars and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. We thank you for joining us here on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats tonight. And we are just about set for tonight's Hazleton area alma mater, our national anthem, and starting lineups.
Featuring the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack and the Hazleton area Cougars. Hazleton area high school is committed to the sportsmanship goals of the Pennsylvania Scholastic Athletic Association. Participants, cheerleaders, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship on fields by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. We ask that you remember that the purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth for the participants. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some announcements to read for you at this time. Due to the winter weather, the following athletic events of Saturday, January 18th have been postponed and have been rescheduled for the following dates. The varsity JV's boys basketball game between Williams-Barre and Hazleton has been rescheduled for Wednesday evening, January 29th. Once again, Wednesday evening, January 29th. JV starting at 6 o'clock, varsity at 7:30. The varsity JV girls basketball, Whitehall at Hazleton, is scheduled for Saturday, January 25th. JV starting at 6 o'clock, varsity at 7:30. Once again, boys varsity Wednesday 29th against Williams-Barre. Girls JV varsity on Saturday, January 25th. At this time, gentlemen, please remove your hats. And those who are able, please rise and remain standing for the playing of our school's alma mater, followed by our national anthem. especially welcome all the students from Wilkes-Barre Area High School. And a very special welcome to all the students from Hazleton Area High School. And now, the team starting five for the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack.
Get a look at tonight's officials with the basketball. Mr. John Sanunis. He's joined by Jack Boncheski and Eric Lawson. Veteran crew tonight, Joe, as the Wolfpack get ready to take on the Cougars. We've got Brandon Hall, number 22, to jump it up in the black for the Wolfpack. Number 45, Daywin Concepcion for Hazleton area. We are underway from the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium. The Wolfpack start with the basketball. Saquon Porti running the point. Hall looks for Walker. Can't get it to fall. And Antolik has it for Hazleton area.
Good pass inside, following what Coach Toole talked about, trying to get it inside. Didn't quite happen on that occasion. Antolik with a nice rebound.
Wolfpack comes out in the form of a matchup zone 2-3. Gill gets it to Antolik, quickly swung to Campbell in the corner for three. Won't go. Walker the rebound. Here come the Wolfpack in a scoreless game. Both teams with an empty possession to start. Hall with a strong move to the basket. 2-0 Wolfpack.
Brandon Hall, great move to the basket.
Campbell at the top of the key. Gives it to Vida. Kicks it in the corner. This is Concepcion. That three won't go. Battle for the rebound, and it's Wolfpack basketball. 6:47 left in the opening quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. 2-0 Wolfpack. Porti guarded closely in the full court by Gill. Hazleton area comes out in the tough man-to-man. Egidio gives it out to Masker. He'll take the jumper. That won't fall. Concepcion with the rebound. Here come the Cougars down 2. Vida looking for Antolik, stolen away by Masker.
Tried to go with the bounce pass. Marty didn't go. Wolfpack possession.
Walker drives. His shot won't fall. He gets his own rebound. The putback good for Cole Walker. Wilkes-Barre area with a quick 4-0 lead.
Great follow by Cole Walker.
Campbell can't control the pass from Gill. Concepcion almost came up with it with a steal from behind, but here come the Wolfpack in transition. Walker baseline, and he got met at the basket by Concepcion and Campbell.
Great defense by Campbell and Concepcion. As you see Walker on the baseline. Turnover.
Cougars will get it. 5.5 minutes left in the opening quarter, trailing 4-0 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. In the high post, Antolik out to Vida. His shot from the baseline blocked by Hall, and what a great hustle by Hall to save it to his teammate Walker.
Very athletic. Hall made the block and then kept possession by knocking the ball inbounds.
Getting the basket inside is Masker off the nice pass from Walker to make it 6-0. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Hazleton area. Joe, now would be a good time to call to Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783. And under coach's orders, order a hoagie from 2 Italian Guys, located at 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. Once again, their number, 570-459-2783.
Marty, as we go to the floor after the timeout, inside game right now belongs to the Wolfpack. Hazleton area has turned it over a couple of times, which has helped the Wilkes-Barre go in front 6-0.
And I think we both came away, we remember Blake Masker from last year playing for Myers. Very nice inside player, needed some seasoning as a sophomore, but he comes out and he has a strong basket, the last one for the Wolfpack, to make it 6-0. And another turnover. Porti pushes to Masker. It's 8-0 Wolfpack.
Wolfpack right now doing a nice job getting it up the floor, maintaining possession and making some shots.
Vida gets the Cougars on the board with a 3.
One of the things that the Cougars do well is shoot the 3 ball. Vida starts off their scoring with
Porti turns it over. Antolik behind the back, taking it to the basket, gets it to go. A quick 5-0 run by the Cougars. Cuts the deficit to 3. Porti inside to Walker, and he was fouled. First foul of the night will go against the Cougars, sending Cole Walker to the line to shoot 2.
Vida went up with him, but
first on Vida, the team first.
committed that foul, Marty.
I'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have for so many seasons here at WYLN. Third Base Luncheonette, located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. Walker will get another at the line. He and Masker have 4 apiece to lead the Wolfpack. The lead is 5 halfway through the first quarter. Gill gives it off to Campbell. Right back to Gill. Vida looks to penetrate. Inside the 3-point line, that jumper won't go, and a rebound for Porti. Quick kick ahead to Hall. He'll slam it home. Wolfpack with 4 players with 4. They lead 12-5.
Brandon Hall, a junior.
Campbell for 3. Short. Egidio the rebound. And again, the Wolfpack look to run. Porti, alley-oop, dunk is good. Brandon Hall back-to-back dunks. He's got 6. The lead is 9.
Porti did a great job finding a Hall underneath for that dunk.
Vida hits another 3 to keep the Cougars in it. He's got 6 of the 8. The deficit is 6 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Egidio for 3. Battle for the rebound. Masker has it. Putback is good.
I'll tell you what, Marty, Masker is, as you said, last year a sophomore, this year starting to find himself as a very good inside player as he goes up for that rebound and scores a basket.
Vida penetrates and he was fouled. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Vida doing his best to keep the Cougars in it here early.
Get a look at the replay on the S.J. Kowalski.
Vida went to the baseline, got it to go, and then fouled by Masker.
Number 25, Chris Garcia. Number 35, Angel Cruz into the Cougar lineup. Vida converts. He's got 9 to lead all scorers. 16-11, Wolfpack in front. Walker gives to Hall.
Yeah,
We're
we're going to have a walk before that, Marty. Thought Hall wanted to put it on the floor first, but decided to not take the dribble and took the extra step.
Vida looks inside to Cruz, knocked around loose. Masker has it for the Wolfpack. Porti brings it up for Wilkes-Barre area, gets it to Hall. He goes baseline, blocked by Concepcion, out of bounds, Wilkes-Barre area basketball.
Concepcion, good job defensively knocking that ball away.
Walker in the corner, looks inside to Masker. His turnaround jumper won't go. Concepcion the rebound. Here come the Cougars in transition, down 5. Vida right down the lane, won't go. Tipped around loose, and Egidio gets it. We're gonna have a jump ball with the possession arrow, keeping it here with the Cougars.
A lot of people in the middle there, Marty. Once the ball goes on the floor, you'll see the S.J. Kowalski replay. Once the ball goes on the floor, good chance of being tied up, and that's what happened.
Garcia gave it to Vida. Spins right back out to Garcia. Campbell on the wing, looks to drive. Shot up in the lane, won't go. Concepcion the rebound. He lost control and ended up traveling with it. Wolfpack basketball with 1:20 left on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership first quarter scoreboard. Wolfpack up 5.
Fast start for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Vida has done an excellent job of keeping the Cougars in it.
Masker got double teamed, and Garcia comes up with the steal, and a foul will be called against the Wolfpack. It's going to be on Masker, his first, team first.
I think what happened, Marty, had good, Hazleton and the Cougars had good defense. Masker got a little frustrated there, tried to get the ball back, committed his first foul.
A 6'5" junior, number 33, Jack Gilgannon, into the Wolfpack lineup. Vida penetrates, kicks it out to Concepcion. That's a 3-point goal for Daylin Concepcion. The Cougars make it a 2-point game.
Vida did a nice job with penetration. Got it back outside, and Concepcion converted.
Walker faked the 3. He'll drive. Got mad at the basket by Concepcion. Here come the Cougars. Cruz with the reverse, won't go. Concepcion the rebound. That won't go, but he was fouled, and he'll have a chance to tie it from the line.
I'll tell you what, Concepcion doing an excellent job. The win Concepcion. a junior for the Cougars. As you see Vida back down the floor, Concepcion goes to the foul line.
Foul is on Egidio, his first, team third. Concepcion will get another and have a chance to tie this game at 16. And I apologize, Blake Masker has 2 personal fouls for the Wolfpack. That's why Gilgannon replaced him. Concepcion hits both. After the early run by the Wolfpack, the Cougars have fought back to tie it at 16 with 15 seconds and counting left in the opening quarter. Down to 10. Down to 6. 5. Egidio to beat the buzzer. Won't go. Cruz the rebound. A very good opening quarter of basketball is all tied up at 16. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Pull it.
There are lots of things you can pull, but what's the most fun? Pulling parts at Harry's You Pull It, the world's largest auto salvage yard.
Pull it. Pull it.
Come visit any of their 3 convenient Harry's You Pull It locations: Hazleton, Allentown, Pennsburg, and Pull It.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
The Cougars have fought back to even things at 16 to start the second.
Marty, we're looking at from the floor 5 for 13 from the Cougars, 7 for 15 for the Wolfpack, 10 rebounds for Wilkes-Barre area, 8 rebounds for Hazleton area.
To start the second, Hazleton area switches it up, comes out with a zone look as the Wolfpack start with Gilgannon, Porti, Egidio, Hall, and Walker. Cougars in the white defensively start with Cruz, Garcia, Campbell, and Tolik and Vida as Gilgannon gets loose inside for his first basket. Wolfpack back up by 2.
Great pass by Cole Walker inside to Gilgannon. Marty, the Wilkes-Barre area had the 8-0 run to start. Hazleton area had 8-0 run to finish that first quarter.
After the missed shot off of the Wolfpack, Hazleton area basketball. And to switch things up, Coach Toole goes man-to-man to start the second. And Tolik gets it to Vida. He'll penetrate and tie the game at 18. Vida the first in double figures with 11.
Vida takes it right down the lane.
Portiz surveys the situation, gives off to Egidio. Walker, nice pass inside the Hall. Can't get it to go. Tipped around loose. Vida has it for the Cougars. Gets it to Cruz. And he is called for the travel. Giving it back to the Wolfpack with 6:38 remaining in the opening half on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Coming up at the half, Jim Burns will compile the Grand Central halftime stats. We invite you to stay tuned for that coming up at the half.
Marty, both teams with turnovers just about even at this point as
Gilgannon gets his own putback, and I believe he was fouled. Jack Boncheski on the call. Gilgannon will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Garcia, his first, team second. Jimmy's Quick Lunch, home of the Jimmy Dog, 123 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Stop and enjoy the best hot dog in Northeast PA. You can't come to Hazleton without stopping at Jimmy's Quick Lunch for the famous Jimmy Dog, now celebrating 80 years at the same location. 1 out of 2 for Gilgannon. Walker came up with the rebound and lost it. Garcia goes baseline. Finds Cruz. Offensive foul is the call. Gilgannon with the take defensively.
Cruz with a shoulder caused the offensive foul.
First on Cruz, team third. So with Masker having to sit with the 2 personals, Gilgannon giving Coach Toole some nice minutes
Very
off
good
the bench.
minutes. And what you need, obviously Masker, a person you'd like to have on the floor. At this point, not a good idea.
Porti looks to penetrate, and that shot is good. A little teardrop for Saquon Porti. His first basket puts the Wolfpack back up by 3. And Vida makes it a 1-point game again as Andrew Vida taking control, leading all scorers with 13.
He has 13 out of the 20 for the Cougars.
Walker on a nice cut, gets the basket. He's got 6.
Exactly what we were talking about early on. Coach Toole trying to use the inside as much as he can.
And Tolik looks to penetrate, kicks out to Vida. Looking inside to Cruz. He got double teamed, gets it out to Garcia. He'll take a 3, short. Campbell blocked by Gilgannon. And it'll remain with the Cougars. Concepcion and Gill check back in for Hazleton area. It looks like Coach Toole will go to Blake Masker with the 2 personals.
He's under 5 minutes. And there you see the S.J. Kowalski replay, the block by Cole Walker.
But as Gilgannon walked by Coach Toole, he gave him a pat on the back, recognizing what he gave him. As Campbell hits the 3 to tie the game at 23. Hall on the wing, looks to penetrate against Antolik. Antolik cut him off nicely. They'll get it to Porti on the wing. Walker at the top, looks to drive on Vida. His pull-up jumper, good. Cole Walker, 4 of his 8 here in the second quarter, has the Wolfpack back in front.
Great move by Walker. Started to go to the baseline, took a little separation step, made the jumper.
Here's Antolik to Vida. Vida penetrates, looks inside for Concepcion, but a traveling violation called on the Cougars, giving it back to the Wolfpack. 3:50 left in the half. They lead by 2 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Coming up, go ahead, Joe.
Another nice pass from Vida inside. Concepcion just couldn't control that ball.
Just want to remind everybody, coming up at the half, we'll have the Grand Central halftime stats. So we invite you to stay tuned for that. As Masker from the elbow, a sweet shot. He's got 8. And the Wolfpack up 4.
Walker and Masker doing a nice job shooting that ball within a 10 to 12 yard range.
And some good defense there by Hall. Got his hand on the ball, forcing the traveling violation. Got to see the length and athleticism of Hall, able to get his hand on the basketball and force the turnover. Hall gets to Masker at the line. Looking for a cutting Walker. Porti in the corner. He'll step inside, take the jumper, won't go. Campbell tips it out to Antolik. Antolik got it to Gill. Vida penetrates down the lane, good. Andrew Vida, 6 of his 15 here in the second.
Vida does a great job. Once he gets inside, if you don't stop the ball, if you're on defense, the Wolfpack, tough time with Vida tonight. He's the majority of the points for the Cougars.
Hall from the foul line. His jumper won't go. Concepcion the loose basketball. Cougars in transition. Down to 2:20 and counting left in the half. Can get their first lead of the night with a three. Campbell looking for that lead. Can't get it to fall. Concepcion the rebound. Blocked by Egidio, but a foul is called against the Wolfpack.
I'll tell you what, Marty, Concepcion is playing very good, both ends of the floor. Getting the rebound on the opposite end here. Also playing well as he will go to the line to win Concepcion.
Egidio picks up his second, team fourth. So he and Masker both on the floor with two personals. As Concepcion hits the first. Gonna look on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Cruz is back for the Cougars. Now into the lineup, number 24, Sean Valenzuela for Wilkes-Barre area. Concepcion looking to tie it again from the free throw line. This time cannot get it to fall, so it's a 1 point lead for the Wolfpack as Porti brings it up for Wilkes-Barre area. Masker on the wing. Gives off to Hall. Looking for Masker inside. Nice give and go there as Masker is the first Wolfpack in double figures. He's got 10.
Brandon Hall, great pass inside to Masker.
Cruz can't get the roll. Walker the rebound. Kick ahead to Porti. He'll get it to Hall. He goes down the lane, and he'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hall challenged as he goes to the basket, was fouled. Here you see it on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
It's the second personal on Cruz, the team fourth. Brandon Hall to the line to shoot two.
Into the game for the Cougars, number 25, Chris Garcia.
Masker will sit with the two personals with 1:18 left. Gilgannon, who gave Coach Toole good minutes earlier in the half, returns to the lineup.
And you know what? They're up 4:18. You don't want to chance another foul here as Brandon Hall makes his second.
Cougars trail by 5. Vida has 15 of the 26. He's looking for 17. Can't get it there. But Concepcion, as he's done most of the first half on the offensive board, lost control of it. Wolfpack basketball, but they win. Concepcion has been big on those offensive boards for Hazleton area. Some Coach Toole feared earlier on tonight.
Exactly. I tell you what, Concepcion playing very well under the basket as Walker inbounds with 1:02.
Coach Toole going offense, defense for the offensive possession. Egidio and Masker are back in with the two personals. Hazleton area showing zone, and I would think Coach Toole be as patient as he wants here if Hazleton area's going to sit back in the zone.
Another reason Masker's in the game, they have the ball. It's going to be a chance to get it inside as Potia holds on with 33 seconds. Clock running.
Hazleton area quickly switches to man. Porti got it to Hall. You see the time remaining in the half on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Wolfpack up 5, looking to extend before halftime. Egidio open in the corner, won't go. A Vida rebound. Hazleton area has time. But Porti knocks it away. Hall will slam it home. Hall gives the exclamation point to end a big first half for the Wolfpack, in which they lead 33-26. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School, where the Wolfpack have led throughout. They take a 6-0 run to end the first half and take a 7-point lead into the locker room break, leading Hazleton Area by a score of 33-26. I'm Marty Burns, joined by Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns off the coach's left, getting ready with the Grand Central halftime stats. But Joe, very impressed with Wilkes-Barre area, very crisp, moving the basketball, showing their athleticism as some of their athletes creating some problems defensively as well.
Walker, number one, is, I think, very athletic for them. Masker gives them the big man inside who has played very well. Potee handles the ball. They're playing extremely well. I think one of the things when in our talk with Coach Toole was, as they go along, get rid of the turnovers, start playing together as a unit, they're going to be formidable. There's no doubt about that. Andrew Vida keeping the Cougars in the game right now with his ball handling and shooting.
We talked about the other night with Brendan Higgins. He saw that he had to take over for Pittston area, and after Hazleton area got off to that slow start, the senior leader of Vida saw that he had to be more aggressive, as you mentioned, accounting for 15 of the 26 for Hazleton area.
I tell you, the other thing, Concepcion, I think, is doing a very good job for Hazleton area, both ends of the floor. Defensively, he's made some blocks, have done a very nice job for the Cougars.
Okay, we're going to take a break. Coming up next, we'll get a look at the Grand Central halftime stats, where the Wolfpack lead the Cougars by 7.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander Mazda. We have a Mazda all-wheel drive for every lifestyle. We have the brand new Mazda 3 all-wheel drive. We have the CX-3 all-wheel drive sport utility. Something a little bit larger, come check out this Mazda CX-5 all-wheel drive. 7-passenger Mazda CX-9 all-wheel drive. Or if you want to check out this new baby, come check out what we have cooking with this 2020 Mazda CX-30. So why don't you come on down to Blaze Alexander at Greater Hazleton and see what all-wheel drive Mazda works for you.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
Paying for more than you need? Don't overpay. Let Service Electric help you choose the speed you need, from 25 meg to 1 gig. Get high-speed internet for only $44.95 per month with free installation. And add cable TV for only $5 more, including 54 channels and award-winning coverage of local high school sports.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. For the first time ever, the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack travel to Hazleton and take on the Cougars. And so far, all is well for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack, leading by 7, 33-26. Now time to get a look at the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns.
Marty, Wilkes-Barre area, 14 for 29. Almost 50%, very consistent. 7 for 15 first quarter, 7 for 14 second. Hazleton area not shooting as well as they usually do. 9 for 23 from the floor. Hazleton area with 4 3-pointers out of 8 shots. 3-point field goals for Wilkes-Barre area. 3 attempts, no 3-pointers. 5 for 6 from the line for the Wolfpack, 4 for 5 for the Cougars. Reboundings, 14 for Wilkes-Barre area, 17 for the Cougars. And there you see offensive rebounds, 7 and 8, almost even. Surprisingly, something Hazleton doesn't normally do, the Cougars with 10 turnovers, Wilkes-Barre area with 5.
Grand Central halftime stats. We're going to take a break. Third quarter action up next.
Wilkes Tree Farm in Sugarloaf has been providing the area with the highest quality trees for over 20 years, with a wide variety of shade and evergreen trees, wholesale, retail, and choose and cut options. Call them at 570-401-8267.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial. Licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Pull it.
There are lots of things you can pull, but what's the most fun? Pulling parts at Harry's You Pull It, the world's largest auto salvage yard.
Pull it. Pull it.
Come visit any of their 3 convenient Harry's You Pull It locations: Hazleton, Allentown, Pennsburg, and Pull It.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. The visiting Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area taking a 7-point advantage into the third quarter.
Marty, there have been no lead changes. Wilkes-Barre area's largest lead has been 8 points. Hazleton has not led at all in the first half. And Hazleton, the Cougars, didn't have a field goal over the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds. All of that from our scorekeeper and statistician, Jim Burns.
He's getting a new title every week.
Just trying to get him a raise.
At the half, Pittston area leading Crestwood 21-19. Here, the other undefeated team is also trailing as Hazleton area had a block by Masker. Egidio with Hall, Masker, Walker, and Porti to start the quarter. Vida with the steal for Hazleton area. Left hand shot good. Vida leads all scorers with 17. He starts the second half with Cruz, Concepcion, and Tolik and Campbell.
Vida took that ill-timed pass, but Hall back down the floor for the Wolfpack.
He's got 12 to lead the Wolfpack. Masker, the other player in double figures for Wilkes-Barre area with 10. Vida with 17 of the 28 for Hazleton area. Has the ball. Minute gone in the third on the Blaise Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Vida kicks it out to Campbell. Looking inside for Concepcion. Shot is up and good. Nice move on the box by Daywin Concepcion. He's got the lead down to 5.
Good move by Concepcion inside.
Walker off the screen from Masker. Looks to drive, and a traveling violation. What it looked like there, both Walker and Masker had the hands on the ball, forcing the turnover.
Both of them wanted to go after it. As you said, they turned it over. Cougars down 5.
Nice pass inside. Cruz gets the offensive rebound. He gets another. The turnaround in the lane is good. Cruz,
Great.
First basket of the night.
Great job by Cruz going up the second time with the rebound. Made the shot.
Looking for Masker, knocked away by Cruz. Down the lane, gives off to Antolik. Won't go. And they're going to roll off of Hazleton area. Wolfpack ball leading by 3.
Antolik with the miss on that layup.
Egidio is wide open. Can't get it to go. Rebound Antolik. Here come the Cougars down 3. Vida pulls up for the tie. Masker the rebound. Here come the Wolfpack. Ortiz strong to the basket. He gets his second basket of the night to increase the lead to 5.
Ortiz with great penetration there. Ball handling, uses the board for the basket.
At the elbow, it's Cruz. Spins in the lane. And jump ball will give it to the Wolfpack. Joe had mentioned it earlier on tonight, the big matchup the fans are looking forward to between Crestwood and Hazleton area. We'll have a Crestwood-Hazleton area doubleheader starting Monday night with the girls playing here at Hazleton Area High School. Tuesday we go to Crestwood for the boys matchup. Both nights will be on the air at 7:30. Crestwood, Hazleton area girls Monday night, boys Tuesday, starting both nights at 7:30 here on WYLN. Hall, inside with the basket, has 14.
Poteet found Hall inside. Great bounce pass.
Vida gets it to Campbell. Campbell inside the three-point line, can't get it to go. Tipped around, Cruz has it. His putback is good. All 4 points for Angel Cruz here in the third. It's back to a 5-point Wolfpack lead.
Cruz and Concepcion right now giving the Cougars some help underneath. They are down by 5.
Masker in the corner, guarded by Concepcion, got it out to Walker. On the baseline, it's Masker. Shot up and good. Strong move by Blake Masker. He's got 12.
I was just going to say, Marty, very strong inside.
Vida lost control, and they'll say it's a Hazleton area turnover. Coach Joseph needs to take a timeout. It's a full. They're down 7.
Hey guys, it's Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. It's the Start Something New sales event. How about getting a new Ram for almost 10 grand off? Save over $6,200 on select Renegades in stock. Or something like these Wranglers. We have 18 and 19 leftovers that have to go. No offer is going to be refused. So come down and see us at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have a whole bunch of new and used cars, and you'll see why we have the lowest price guaranteed. No. And see why we have the lowest price guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Get a look at Wilkes-Barre area head coach Pat Toole. His Wolfpack shooting 4 of 5 to start the third. Cougars 4 of 10. And after the Hazleton area timeout, they have 3 remaining, 2 fulls and a 30. Coach Toole has his full complement, 3 fulls and 2 30s. Hazleton area showing full court pressure, down 7. Porti gets it across court to Egidio. His shot won't go, but he was fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot 2.
Some pressure from the Cougars.
Chris Garcia, who is back into the Cougar lineup, picks up his second, team first of the second half. And Egidio hits the first.
There you see the foul, Marty, on the baseline. S.J. Kowalski replay.
Garcia saved it right to Walker. And Walker is the third Wolfpack player in double figures with 10. The lead is 10, the largest of the night for Wilkes-Barre area.
Garcia was trying to get it back to one of the Cougars. Walker right there. And Masker, after the shot, we're going to find a foul.
Campbell, I believe, shooting a 3. This will be a 3-shot opportunity as Hall picks up his first, team first. And Campbell will get one more. Look at the S.J. Kowalski replay.
There you see the foul on Hall, and Campbell converts all 3.
He's got 6, cuts the deficit back to 7. Again, more full court pressure from Hazleton area. That's broken nicely by the Wolfpack. Egidio looks inside the Masker. Turnaround, good. Strong move on the post up by Blake Masker. Back-to-back baskets gives him 14.
We talked about him last year, Marty. When we saw him, we liked him, and he definitely has improved. He is only a junior.
Vida gives off to Campbell. In the corner, Cruz for three. Masker the rebound. Kick ahead to Hall. Gets the shot up, won't go, tipped around loose. It'll be Cougar ball. 2:22 left in the third. Cougars down 9 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Masker's going to get a breather, I would think. Coach Toole maybe giving him one last break before fourth quarter action as he'll go back to Gilgannon. Campbell at the top, guarded by Egidio. Nice fake and drive, and Campbell will be heading back to the line.
Scotty Campbell goes to the baseline, gets a good look at the basket, was fouled as he went up.
Egidio picks up his third, team second. Looks like Egidio will be replaced by Valenzuela.
There's the Campbell go to the baseline and the foul by Egidio. S.J. Kowalski replay.
Campbell 5 of 5 at the line here in the third. He's got 8. Lead down to 7. Porti in the middle. Brings it back out to reset. Valenzuela. Looking for Walker, and Walker was stepped out of bounds on the sideline, giving it back to the Cougars. We're going to cut into a 7-point deficit.
Cougars applying pressure on the floor right now, causing a little bit of a problem for the Wolfpack.
Getting them to go a little bit faster than they want. Garcia had it blocked by Walker.
Cole Walker with another strong defensive play.
Hall gives to Walker. Wolfpack deliberate here with 1:15 and counting left in the third, leading by 7. Valenzuela in the corner, out to Porti. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach Toole. It is a full timeout, leading by 7.
The Falvella Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial. Licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. Last minute of play in the third quarter after the Wolfpack timeout. Coach Toole wanted to set up something offensively, so he took the timeout. And I just heard him yell out, "Patience, Joe."
Exactly. Walker and Porti out front, back and forth, looking for something to open up underneath.
Down to half a minute remaining in the third on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. 7-point Wolfpack lead. Down to the final 15 seconds. See the time remaining. Hall looks for an isolation. Drives down the lane. It'll remain with the Wolfpack. 4.5 seconds.
Masker's going back into the ball game, Marty, as Hall waited for everything to open up and then tried to take it himself down the lane.
Portee to inbound. Masker from the baseline won't go. Battle for the rebound. Walker got it, and he beats the horn. Walker's got 12, and he increases the Wolfpack lead to 9, heading to the fourth.
Paying for more than you need? Don't overpay. Let Service Electric help you choose the speed you need, from 25 meg to 1 gig. Now get high-speed internet for only $39.95 per month with free installation. And add cable TV for only $5 more, including our exclusive coverage of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Cole Walker's buzzer-beating basket beat to end the third has the Wolfpack up 9.
Marty, the Wolfpack shot 7 for 10 from the floor in the third quarter. Hazleton area 4 for 12 in the third quarter. Wolfpack have built a 9-point lead.
Concepcion can't get that one to go. Walker the rebound for the Wolfpack. They're in the black, going from right to left in your screen. Start with Portee. Walker who'll take the jumper. That won't go. Masker, Hall, and Egidio round out the 5 for the Wolfpack. Hazleton area starts the fourth with Vida with the ball. Campbell, Cruz, Concepcion, and Antolik. And Vida was fouled.
You know, Marty, the first half, Vida took the team on his shoulders, made some big three-pointers, also drove the lane for some layups. In the third quarter, he wasn't as strong. Now the lead is 9 by the Wolfpack.
Vida's pass stolen by Masker. Masker bringing it up, spins, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Masker, one of 3 Wolfpack in double figures. He and Hall with 14, Walker with 12. Vida leading all scorers with 17.
Masker on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Good move. Turned it inside. Missed the shot. First free throw. In and out.
Foul is on Vida, his second, team second. Masker gets 1 out of 2. He's got 15 to lead the Wolfpack. The lead is 10. Vida in the lane. Won't go. Walker the rebound. Kick ahead to Portee. Waiting for reinforcements. Egidio in the corner. He'll hit a 3!
Big 3 by Egidio. Portee got it over to him. Up by 13.
Cruz drives, can't get it to fall. Masker the rebound. Baseball pass is stolen by Concepcion.
Masker took a chance on the pass, Marty. Concepcion again. Good hands.
Vida will have a chance for a 3-point play.
Here you see on the S.J. Kowalski replay, Vida going to the line, making the shot, fouled. Will have a chance for another as he goes to the line.
Foul was on Walker, his first, team 4th. Into the Cougar lineup for the first time, number 15, Ryan Fisher. Vida can't convert, tipped around loose. It'll be Wilkes-Barre area basketball as the Wolfpack lead by 11, 6:24 remaining. On the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
Wolfpack in no real hurry.
Wolfpack have not trailed at all tonight. Got off to the good start. Hazleton area fought back to tie it at 16 at the end of the first. And Hall was fouled on his drive to the basket.
I don't know if he got Concepcion on that.
That is the call. First on Concepcion, team third. Jimmy's Quick Lunch, home of the Jimmy Dog, 123 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Stop and enjoy the best hot dog in Northeast PA. You can't come to Hazleton without stopping at Jimmy's Quick Lunch for the famous Jimmy Dog, now celebrating 80 years at the same location. 1 out of 2 for Hall. He's got 15.
Vida down the floor for the Cougars.
Over 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Cougars down 12. Fisher gives it to Vida. Fisher right back to Vida. This is a three. He got it. Andrew Vida trying to keep the Cougars in it. Has 22 of the 44 for Hazleton area.
The Wolfpack defensively need to get somebody. Don't give Vida a great look at the basket on the three.
Masker, nice spin in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Campbell the rebound. Here come the Cougars. Vida pushes. Out to Campbell. That won't go. Egidio the rebound. Nine-point Wolfpack lead, approaching 5 minutes remaining.
Masker looking for sorry, Marty. Walker going inside.
And looking for a cutting Portee, the turnover, giving it back to the Cougars. Chris Garcia is back into the Hazleton area lineup.
Marty, 4:47, so the Cougars don't have to rush, but there needs to be a sense of urgency, down by 9.
Vida gets it to Fisher. He'll try a three. Campbell the offensive rebound. Putback doesn't go, but he'll head back to the line to shoot two.
If that's on Masker, it would have, now at 22, Hall.
It's his second, team fifth. We saw Campbell fouled on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Misses the first, he'll get another. And Walker battles for the rebound, got it to Portee. Walker gets it quickly to Masker. He goes strong to the basket. He's got 17 on the night.
Lost him underneath, and Masker takes it to basket, uses the board for 2. Up by 11 are the Wolfpack.
And Vida got the pass back, put in the layup. He's got 24 to lead all scorers. Here's Hall, spins, shot is up, and good! He'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Great move to the basket by Brandon Hall. Tell you, he and Walker and Master underneath, and you see the basket on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
Before the free throw, Cougars take a full timeout.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander's of Greater Hazleton. This is absolutely beautiful. We've got some great deals for you. You're looking for some leftovers? We have a 19 GMC Terrain. We're going to sell for $24,988. Or do you want that Cadillac? Blaze says they have to go. We're selling XT4s as low as $36,987. Or are you interested in buying the best-selling Buick Encore as low as $22,988? Well, how about this? Finance one of these bad boys as low as 0%. So stop on down to Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, and find out why we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in, delivery available. Call 570-459-2783. Wilkes Tree Farm in Sugarloaf has been providing the area with the highest quality trees for over 20 years, with a wide variety of shade and evergreen trees, wholesale, retail, and choose and cut options. Call them at 570-401-8267.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. 3:57 remaining. The Wolfpack jumped out to an 8-0 lead. They have not trailed tonight. They lead it by 11, with Hall heading to the line to finish off a three-point opportunity.
Tell you, Marty, I'm very impressed right now with this Wolfpack team. Playing very well. Cougars doing some uncharacteristic, turning it over a little bit more than they normally do.
One more coming for Brandon Hall.
That last foul was on Cruz, his third. Hall can't convert the three-point opportunity, so it remains an 11-point game. Gill and Concepcion are back in the game for Hazleton Area. Gill in the high post to Garcia. He drives, and he'll be heading to the line to shoot two. Now this will be Masker's third, but he picked up too early in the first, and he's gotten to this point here in the fourth, Joe, 3:43 remaining, and now picking up his third.
Garcia made a nice move to the basket, and Masker tried to stop him, made the foul on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
One out of two for Garcia makes it a 10-point game. Another action, Pittston area leading the Comets of Crestwood by 4 in fourth quarter action, 31-27. Walker with the basket. He's got 14 on the night.
Wilkes-Barre has done a great job of finding people inside as a three by Concepcion.
He becomes the second Cougar in double figures with 11. Hall can't get it to go. Masker the rebound. His putback won't fall. Hall gets an offensive rebound. Masker looking for a cutting Hall. Knocked away by Campbell defensively.
He's done that several times today. Masker's done a very nice job of finding the cutting Wolfpack player to the basket. He's done an excellent job getting it into him.
Masker looks to drive on Concepcion, and a reach-in foul will be called on Concepcion. It will be the 5th team foul on Hazleton area.
I'll tell you what, Marty, when Masker gets the ball inside and he starts to move the basket, he's tough to defend.
Second on Concepcion. Portita inbound. Looking for Walker. He'll have a chance for a three-point play.
I'll tell you, Walker did a great job of using the screen. In fact, spun back around. S.J. Kowalski replay. You see at the end where he makes the basket, but he came down the baseline and then spun around for the inbounds pass to make the basket. I'm sorry, Marty.
No, go ahead, Joe.
Can make it a three-pointer and go up by 12, and he does.
3 players with 17 for the Wolfpack. Walker, Hall, and Masker leading the way to this 12-point lead that Garcia makes down to 9 on the 3.
2:39, they're going to need some turnovers and also some 3 balls.
And the pass stolen by Vida. Looking for Campbell. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Brandon Hall went after Coach Toole's talking about slow down, keep your cool. As there you see Hall go up, draw the foul.
They rule it on Walker, his second, team 7th according to the scoreboard, not on Hall. So Campbell hit the first, can't get the second. But we got a lane violation against the Wolfpack. That'll give Campbell one more.
Lead now at 8 for the Wolfpack. Campbell makes it 7.
Campbell now in double figures with 10.
Pressure.
Hall finds Portee. Very nice press break by the Wolfpack.
Great press break by the Wolfpack.
Garcia will try another 3. This one's short. Vida the offensive rebound. Pass tipped. Hall to Portee. Looking for the alley-oop, but Gill came up with the steal. Great play defensively, and then Hall from behind committed the foul.
Kevin Gill came in to make, as you said, Marty, a great play defensively.
Hall picks up his 3rd.
S.J. Kowalski replay. There you see Gill. And Hall with the reach in.
It's the team 8, so a 1-and-1 opportunity for Kevin Gill with the Cougars down 9. Gill will get one more. Gill converts both. Full timeout Cougars. They trail by 7.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. After the Cougar timeout, they trail by 7. They set up the full court pressure, which is broken nicely by the Wolfpack. Walker ahead of the pack has 19 to lead Wilkes-Barre area, puts them back up by 9. Campbell for 3, got it! Scotty Campbell has 13. And I think they got Vida grabbing the jersey of Portee. So that'll be his 3rd, sending Portee to the line for a 1-and-1.
6-point difference, Marty. We've seen this many times. Hazleton area down by a couple, putting some pressure, but the Wolfpack are responding very well with breaking that pressure and getting it down the floor.
But what we talk about at the very top, the little things. Convert your free throws here late in the 4th. Portee, just with that one free throw, makes it a 3-possession game. He'll get one more.
The percentages we have now, the free throws, Portee with his 2nd.
Gets 1 out of 2, and Tolik the rebound. 7-point lead, a 3-possession game. Vida can't get it to go. Hall had it, lost control, loose on the floor. Jump ball, will give it to the Wolfpack.
Jump ball, arrow, favors the Wolfpack.
Coach Toole wants to take a 30-second timeout. So now would be a good time to call. 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783. And Coach says, why not order a pizza from 2 Italian Guys, located at 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. Once again, their number, 570-459-2783, and give them a call. So Coach Toole wants to set up his press break here. If Porti is going to inbound, the tough thing for him is he's going to be stationary on the baseline. He can't move.
And also, I think, as you mentioned earlier, Marty, as they try to get the ball up the floor, a foul possible. Wolfpack has to shoot well, and we have a hold. So the Cougars are going right to the foul.
They get Garcia for his 4th. Team 8th. Said he held Egidio, so he'll head to the line for the second one-on-one of this 4th quarter for the Wolfpack. And Egidio hits the first. He'll get another with a chance to make this a 9-point game. Converts both. He's got 6. Vida pushes. Ahead to Concepcion. And he gets the basket.
Pass pace now. Concepcion with the basket. Walker fouled.
And one more 1-and-1 as this will be the 9th team foul on Hazleton area. Foul is on Antolik, his first. Team 9th, Cole Walker for the 1-and-1.
Cole Walker to the line.
Cannot hit the first. Hazleton area down 7. Campbell will try a 3. That won't roll in. Hall with the big rebound.
Strong rebound, and we're going to have, I believe, a call on Vida. He had a grab, yes. So we're going to shoot 2.
That's the 10th team foul, the 4th on Vida. From here on out, the Wolfpack shooting 2.
Minute 4 left. Last trip to the line by Walker. Came up empty. Let's see what Porti does. Makes the first.
And he gets both 5 of his 9 here in the 4th. Makes it a 9-point lead. Last minute of play in the ball game. Vida can't get it to go. Garcia the rebound. His 3 is blocked by Hall.
We're going to call Hall knocking it out of bounds, so the Cougars inbound, 55 seconds left.
And we should mention one undefeated has gone down tonight. Crestwood lost to Pittston area 45-34. And Hazleton area is 45 seconds away from losing their first in conference play.
Foul on Walker.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 14, Scotty Campbell.
Foul called on Campbell, his first.
Cole Walker steps to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Very impressed with this Wolfpack team tonight. They have played well. Rebounded both ends of the floor. Have shot well.
Walker now has 20 on the night. Number 22, Jewar Nieves. Number 23, Josian Guerrera Figueroa into the Cougar lineup. Ryan Fisher returns. I think Fisher converts both. He's got 21. The lead is 11. And Tola can't get it to go. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And this, in the early portions of a program, this could be a program-building win for the Wolfpack. A tough road environment, and to play the way they played from start to finish, as you mentioned, very impressive.
I go back to our conversation with Coach Toole while we were watching the JV game. He talked about start doing the little things, don't turn it over, make foul shots, and that's exactly what the Wolfpack has done tonight. They've picked up a pretty nice win with 36 seconds left. They're up by 10.
Hall kicks it in the corner to Egidio, to Masker. And I think the Wolfpack content to run out the clock, as the fans that have come from Wilkes-Barre give this Wolfpack team a nice round of applause, as they will come away with a 73-63 victory to give Hazleton their first loss in conference play. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium. Very impressive. The Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area come on the road and defeat the Hazleton area Cougars 73-63, giving them their first loss in conference play. In other action, Crestwood also suffered their first loss to Pittston area. But to talk about this ball game, I think Coach Toole has to be very happy with his team's performance. They came out from the start, and they played a great road game. 3 players in double figures leading the charge.
I'll tell you what's impressive, Marty. They never gave up the lead.
Yep.
The entire time, from the first second until the end of the game, they were on the lead, which is tough to do here at Hazleton area. I'm very impressed with the Wilkes-Barre win, and as you said, could be a program builder. A big win tonight. They had the leading team in the conference, and they come away with a 10-point win.
Cole Walker led the way with 21, 17 apiece for Brandon Hall and Blake Masker. Saquon Portee, who led the team at the point, he finished with 9. Hazleton area led by Andrew Vida, and we got to talk about that senior in a minute. Led the way with 24, leading all scorers. Campbell and Concepcion, 13 apiece. But we talked about it at halftime. Vida, the senior, knew he had to be aggressive, did everything he could to keep Hazleton area in this ball game. He finished with a game-high 24.
And you know what, Marty? The first half he did. He put them on his shoulders, and he played well. He shot well. Second half, a little bit of a letdown, but he played exceptionally well, I thought, for the Cougars. So we're going to have the Comets and the Cougars with 1 loss apiece.
And both of them will be looking to overcome that tough defeat. Somebody at the end of that night will have lost 2 in a row.
Exactly. Both teams 11 for 17 from the free throw line in the second half, Marty.
And we should make a reminder that was announcement made before starting lineups. There's going to be a full day of basketball here at Hazleton Area High School tomorrow. Due to the impending weather, they have postponed both the girls' game at Whitehall and the boys' matchup with Williamsport, scheduled at later dates. So if you were looking to come to the all day of basketball tomorrow at Hazleton Area High School, if you're just tuning in, that has been postponed for tomorrow due to the impending weather. But as Joe mentioned, our next broadcast will be a Crestwood Hazleton area doubleheader. We start with the girls Monday night right here at Hazleton Area High School at 7:30. The boys the following night at Crestwood, also at 7:30. Crestwood Hazleton area doubleheader here on WYLN. Monday the girls, the boys from Crestwood on Tuesday. Both nights will be on the air at 7:30. We're going to say so long for our director. Where have you gone, Joe Maggio? For Jim Burns on the stats, for Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score. The Wolf Pack of Wilkes-Barre area 73, Hazleton area 63. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Stay safe with the impending weather, and we'll see you right back here Monday night.
You're watching